Be ready. What you're about to witness is both terrifying and mesmerizing. Clear proof that nature always rules the game. Hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next scenes. In Ruidoso, a raging flood swept away a mobile home. This is the third major flood in the town this month. How could she just stand there screaming and not run? Louisiana endured the wrath of Hurricane Francine. Branches snapped, debris flew uncontrollably. That power even made nature itself back down. This spectacular lightning strike lit up the Arizona desert sky, turning night into day for a moment. In New Mexico, a small town suffered its third flash flood of the month, forcing rescue teams into urgent action. Rat snakes are harmless and even help clean up rodents. But imagine one slithering across your living room. Would you see it as a hero or a terrifying intruder? After Hurricane Erin passed fierce waves and flooding destroyed a wooden staircase leading to the sea in a dramatic scene. In Colorado, a sudden lightning strike caused a wildfire, sending firefighters racing into battle with the flames. Komodo dragons are the world's largest lizards, growing up to 3 meters long. They're endangered and found only on a few Indonesian islands. On March 31st, Bryant, Arkansas was hit with hail as storms swept through the area. A fast-moving wildfire in California's wine region forced evacuations as firefighters rushed to contain the blaze. In northern India, a raging flood swept away a jeep, showing the dangers of driving through rising rivers and streams. In summer, Arizona often sees massive storms, and the dry conditions here make lightning even more dangerous. Australia's famous tinder turtle just enjoyed a spa day, including a bath and special care as part of a regular health routine. In Brittany, a storm whipped up fierce waves that crashed over the seawall as if trying to swallow everything. Western Iowa is under threat as emergency tornado warnings have been issued, signaling a major danger is approaching. In southwestern Nebraska, people spotted a rare lenticular cloud gracefully floating above, shaped like a flying saucer.
Oh my God!
On Hawaii Island, massive waves crashed into coastal apartments, giving residents an overwhelming and chilling taste of nature's power. On May 29th, a giant sinkhole suddenly opened up in a farmland field in Puebla, Mexico, quickly expanding and threatening the surrounding area. Tourists were thrilled to see polar bears frolicking in the snow, a moment both wild and adorable. A thunderous roar echoed as a cliffside near Zion National Park collapsed, a horrifying moment beyond imagination. Chaos erupted in Tijuana, Mexico, when a building suddenly collapsed in a cloud of dust after a strong landslide, leaving residents shaken. Locals are concerned about safety after sightings like this, although wildlife officials stress that alligators usually avoid humans unless provoked.
I love dinosaurs.
We often see dust devils, but snow whirlwinds are much rarer. This spectacular moment is sure to amaze you. Visitors at Everglades National Park witnessed a rare encounter between an American alligator and a saltwater crocodile, showing the region's unique biodiversity. The Bay Area often sees stunning rainbows after storms, especially when the sunset shines through a clear sky. Tucson frequently faces sudden flash floods during the rainy season. Roads like this can flood within minutes after heavy rain. It looks mesmerizing, but lightning this close is a stark reminder of the incredible power of thunderstorms. Perth Zoo just announced the birth of critically endangered western swamp turtles, a species found only in small areas of Western Australia.
Wow, you can see the upper part?
An unbelievable moment. Tourists rafting in the Grand Canyon were stunned as raging water and huge debris poured down from a monsoon storm. A house collapsed during a historic flash flood in Connecticut, captured in a dramatic video. In southern Alabama, a terrifying tornado tore through a hotel, leaving behind massive destruction and chaos. Funnel clouds form when swirling air descends from a thunderstorm. If they touch the ground, they become tornadoes. Fires in stadiums often spread quickly due to plastic seats and open space design, making them harder to control. Fossils were discovered in Neuquén, Argentina, after a landowner reported them. Local heritage authorities confirmed they belong to an ichthyosaur species. In eastern UAE, a massive tornado suddenly formed. Carrying such fierce power, it left witnesses stunned. Severe coastal flooding and rising sea levels can undermine foundations and drag entire homes into the ocean. looks like the sky is cracking open from the light. Storms like this are both beautiful and dangerous. The Fiji banded iguana is critically endangered, found only on a few islands. Conservation programs like this help protect it from extinction. Funnel clouds are rotating columns of air extending from storm clouds, and if they touch the ground, they turn into tornadoes.
Here comes the hell, we need to go.
A powerful earthquake shook Vanuatu, causing cafe customers to flee in panic as tables and chairs shook violently. From above, the fire stretched like a sea of red, a spectacular yet extremely dangerous scene. Northwestern New Jersey was buried under a monstrous snowstorm, with thick snow blanketing everything and turning visibility to whiteout conditions. Dawn on Mount Lau is beautiful as black and white clouds converge and the energy of yin and yang is born. Hospitals in the Philippines had to evacuate after a 5.9 magnitude earthquake, raising fears of structural damage. US and Nepalese rescue teams joined forces. Luckily, natural disasters can't defeat teamwork. A massive 7.9 magnitude earthquake hit Pokhara, causing widespread damage and panic. He can lean his body at a 30-degree angle. The Gili Islands near Lombok are vulnerable to earthquakes because they lie in Indonesia's seismic hotspot. In El Paso, a woman fell into a sinkhole right in the street and was rescued safely by bystanders and firefighters. The La Ronge fire in Saskatchewan forced fire crews to battle around the clock to protect homes and the community. A wildfire is raging south of Lisbon, injuring several residents and forcing emergency evacuations in certain areas. Wildfires spreading rapidly in dry, windy conditions can scorch tens of thousands of acres, threatening valuable ecosystems. Firefighters continue battling the wildfire near Flagstaff, where many trees are burning intensely. Intense wildfires have devastated a vast area around Izmir, Turkey. In California, a grocery store shook during an earthquake, sending many items falling from shelves. Absolutely overwhelming. Snow and ice cascaded off the roof, like a mini avalanche, creating a scene both fierce and mesmerizing. In the skies above Argentina, rolling shelf clouds stretched like massive curtains, signaling an approaching violent storm, both spectacular and threatening. Campers at Burning Man faced severe dust storms, with tents and vehicles battered as desert winds swept across the playa.
Yeah, it's dying down already.
Wildlife officials remind the public to always keep a safe distance, as alligators can move incredibly fast despite appearing sluggish. San Diego rarely experiences thunderstorms compared to other U.S. cities, so lightning lighting up the freeway like this is truly rare and stunning. Lightning is a sudden discharge caused by electrically charged particles in storm clouds. In Oregon, strong storms can create spectacular bolts like this. Have you ever seen such majestic natural scenes like these? In recent years, Rome has recorded dozens of sinkholes, annually often related to aging pipelines and unstable ground. Looks like a sci-fi effect, but this is real science. Lightning is a powerful discharge between cloud and ground, and time-lapse makes it a stunning light painting. This is what you'd call green energy charging nature's extreme version. Lightning forms when storm clouds build electrical charge, releasing massive bolts that light up the sky. Storms in Houston often create these intense scenes. It looks like a giant crack through the city, but this sinkhole shows the power of erosion and the need for constant monitoring near rivers. This scene looks like a light show, but it's a reminder of nature's real power. Lightning may be beautiful, but it's also extremely dangerous. In Harriman, Utah, residents witnessed a rare sight as multiple rainbows appeared in the sky at once after a storm. When robots are introduced into football. A wildfire spread across 300 acres in Burlington County after illegal fireworks sparked the blaze.
He's in a filthy mood. So he's called in by...
Looks like it's eating in a hurry, but fruit bats just really love ripe fruit, especially when they're starving. Oh wow, where is this place? I seriously want to go there. After giving birth, humpback whales migrate 8,000 kilometers all the way back to Antarctica.